what is faith and how do you distinguish it from blind faith? What is faith? Faith is a feeling you have when you are ignorant about something. When you do not know, but you kind of feel it should be something, you are said to have faith in that thing. Blind faith is when you do not know, you have no reason for feeling what you are feeling, but you are feeling anyway. For instance, you do not know what is the effect of a black cat passing your path, but you feel definitely it is going to get me bad luck. This is called blind faith. If you meet some random person who tells you, oh, you know, I met that Swami over there and he is so good and he can do so many things, and so you went to that Swami and he told you that, you know, find a black cow and milk it in the middle of the night, and then next night take a ghee from that milk, and then you put that milk, put that ghee which you got on the base of your feet, okay, just the base, nowhere else in your body, just the base, and as a consequence of which you will get a fantastic memory. And you say, oh, is that so? And then you go off to do all these things. This is called blind faith. Why? You had no reason to believe this. There is no law that tells you anything like this. True faith is that you have reasoned. You have thought. You have thought as far as you can think. You can't think anymore, but you can make a postulation. You have a feeling, a kind of, it must be somewhere in that direction. And so you start your investigation because you feel it must be somewhere there. So faith is what you have when you are an ignorant person. Once you finally know it, then you do not have faith, you know it. Until you heard this lecture, you didn't know what this lecture was about. But now that you have heard it, you know it. You had faith before you heard the lecture that maybe this lecture might teach me something. Now you know whether it has or it hasn't. So faith is what we have in ignorance, and in the state of ignorance we have faith. If we follow through with our faith, if we go through the end of that journey, then we finally gain knowledge. So the first stage in getting knowledge is the faith. But yes, it must be somewhere there. And then you go there and find out whether it is there or not. Most people are just happy to stay with the faith. And they are very happy to talk about things like, I believe this, I believe that. It's not a question of what we believe. We have to actually go there and find out whether what we believe is true or not. Faith is the first step of the ladder to knowledge. Excuse me. But the whole ladder is still there ahead of us. So from faith we must make our way slowly to the higher reaches of knowledge.